Hello everyone, my name is Tina Spalding and I am reading A Course in Miracles lessons with a follow-up transmission from Jesus. Today we're doing Lesson 18. I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my seeing. The idea for today is another step in learning that the thoughts which give rise to what you see are never neutral or unimportant. It also emphasizes the idea that minds are joined, which will be given increasing stress later on. Today's idea does not refer to what you see as much as how you see it. Therefore, the exercises for today emphasize this aspect of your perception. The 3 or 4 practice periods which are recommended should be done as follows. Look about you, selecting subjects for the application of the idea for today as randomly as possible, and keeping your eyes on each one long enough to say, I am not alone in experiencing the effects of how I see blank. Conclude each practice period by repeating the more general statement, I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my seeing. A minute or so, or even less, will be sufficient for each practice period. So that's Lesson 18. I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my seeing. So now we'll let Jesus come through and we'll see what he has to say. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and we are pleased that you are here with us again today to join in this growing group of beings that are following this particular transmission on YouTube. We want you to understand the power of collective thought, collective consciousness, that you are all joining together, doing the same thing, feeling the same confusions at times, and that is okay. These lessons are not meant to be understood by your ego mind. But here we have a perfect demonstration of minds being connected. And that is what we are seeking for you to realize in this lesson. You have been taught that you are completely separate, and the poo-pooing or ridiculing of psychic phenomenon is one of the strategies that your society uses to keep you apart from each other and to keep you from realizing that you are all connected to divine mind and each other. So many of you will have felt ridicule from others if you have had some kind of psychic phenomena or feeling of premonition. And really all you're experiencing there is minds connected, somebody thinking about you and you picking up on that. Most of you have experienced being with a close friend or partner and going to say something and they say it first and you think, oh, well, that's so unusual. We are thinking about the same thing. But that is going on all the time. But because you keep secrets, because you are well defended in your society, none of you really get to see that until you are in an intimate relationship with somebody where you reveal these things to each other. So this is an important part of understanding why it's so valuable to train your mind, because your mind is connected to all others and is affecting everything. So this idea of idle thoughts is no longer true in this training program. We are saying your thoughts are very, very important, and it is a gift to yourself and everyone else around you and on the planet to maintain a loving frequency within that consciousness that you think of as yourself. So do this lesson willingly, do this lesson enthusiastically, and know that you are doing a very great service to humanity by practicing these lessons together with us each day. You are part of a great group now that is doing this each day. So know that changes are happening not only in you, but in the collective mind. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and we will speak to you again tomorrow. Right. What do you think? Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.